Greetings to the class of 2020. I am privileged to share with you in this most sacred time. Though the circumstances are not ideal and surely unlike anything we could have ever envisioned, we as an outpour community choose to be intentional in celebrating this milestone with you. You did it. You are a college graduate. You made it through every test, homework assignments, group projects, and even online classes. Most of all, you have made it through 100% of the moments that you felt like were the most unbearable. And for that, you should be proud. I believe one of the most powerful yet silent transcriptions of this season lies in the essence of freedom. This time is challenging, not only because we witness and bear the weight of family and community members impacted by this virus, but because this challenges everything that we have ever known. The world as we knew it has been taken captive by an invisible enemy, and she will never be the same. The word freedom is loaded with privilege and fueled by preference. What is it to be free? To not be held captive to the tangible and the intangible. For Black and brown people to not feel safe in their communities and fall victim to systemic injustices. In times like these, I believe the essence of freedom lies in one's capacity to be thankful to God for the fluidity of life and the potency of moments. Traditionally, during this season of gestures, it is inevitable that among the plethora of graduation posts, we find the ceremonial verse of Jeremiah 29:11 that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Often when quoted, we celebrate the hope that lies in this passage. We must not forget the despair. The children of Israel, they were out and they were living their best lives. They were doing what they knew to do, and God introduced an interruption called captivity. Though to be captive is not desirable, I would share that the genius of captivity is that it divorces you from the things that you have known and directs your attention back to the God that knows you the best. For those of you graduating in this season, I want to tell you, if you don't know it already, that you are a rarity. You have been divinely selected to represent two classes. I can only imagine you're probably looking at me wondering, what do you mean I represent two classes? Not only are you the class of 2020, but you, yes you are our class of 2911. Just like the children of Israel in Jeremiah 29:11, you have been displaced from your Zion, your beautiful college campuses, and forced out of your residence halls. Just like Israel, you have been physically separated from beloved teachers and friends that have become family. Just like Israel, the times seem uncertain with no end in sight. You are living through the experience of captivity. Know this, there is no captivity without hope. It is natural to ponder questions when we find ourselves in times or even places of captivity. It is fair to question God's method, but I encourage you to trust God's intention. Our God is not random, but strategic in all of his ways. For those of you who have been grappling with questions, I have some good news for you. Just like Jeremiah, I have seen what the other side looks like. And the same promise that God gave to the children of Israel is the same promise that exists for you today. So I say to you, all hope is not lost. The rest of this chapter is not finished. God says, "For I know the plans I have for you." Life as you knew it does not even touch the surface of what I will do. I have plans to prosper you. I am using this moment to set the stage for what is next in your life. I have plans to give you hope, and your future is secure in me. As you continue in your journey, I encourage you with the words that we can find in Jeremiah 29, but this time verse 6. And they say, multiply and do not decrease. Continue your education. Don't get weary. Follow your dreams. Don't back down. Go for that job. You won't be denied. Increase your network. God will breathe on your net worth. Everything you put your hands to do, it will prosper. Captivity, it does come to an end. And I encourage you today to stay connected with us as we desire to be connected with you. Our team is excited to see how your story unfolds. God bless you. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.